Welcome to the land of the brave, when the body is the canvas and every pointed object the artist. Body piercing is as old as mankind. More than 5,000 years ago, there was proof that people pierced their bodies. It was not just tribal, but also people of spiritual beings that pierced their bodies with indications to associate themselves with souls of the past. As you can see, Meenamma is very fond of her nose piercings. I don't have one or two, I have three nose piercings, both sides of the nostril and a nasal septum. And very often people ask me, what is this piercing all about? Check this out. And for all those who wear their nose rings with pride, thank you for doing what you're doing because you have just connected with your soul. Very often, people ask me why I have so many ear and nose piercings, and some are even distracted towards my embellishments rather than to my talks or my concepts. This session is dedicated to the many friends who wanted reasons and information on piercing. Body modification has a long and rich history spanning back many years. One type of piercing that has evolved through the ages is nostril piercing. Believe it or not, nostril piercing has a long history. According to the first record of a nostril piercing, it originated in the Mideast around 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. Nostril piercing and Indian women. Ever since its introduction into India, the nostril piercing, specifically nose ring, has been extremely popular among Indian girls and women. Many styles of nose rings in India have chains that link the earpieces or jewelry worn in the hair. Additionally, there are specific practices as to which nostril Indian girls and Indian women can pierce. In northern India, the preference is outside the left side. In south, the preference is on the right nostril. Indian cultural practices, Ayurvedic medicine, which associates that region with the female reproductive organs. That is why it is also said to help alleviate cramps during menstruation. Some say that nostril piercing in India is done through acupuncture points on the nose that induces submissiveness. On the opposite side of the spectrum, the nostril piercing is also associated with good social standing and beauty. By getting a nostril piercing, women can honor the Hindu mother goddess Parvati. One unique use of the nostril piercing, specifically large gauge nostril piercings, is in the women of the Apatani tribe in the Apatani Plateau in Jiro in India. In this tribe, tattooing and stuffing the nose with large plugs was popular because the Apatani women were considered the most beautiful among the Arunachalam tribes. This practice originally started to make the women unattractive to male members of neighboring tribes. Today, it is easy to walk down the street and see at least one person with a pierced nostril. Many Bollywood celebrities have aced the nose ring look, ranging from Sara Ali Khan in the film Kedarnath, Deepika Padukone with her amazing collections through many films, Priyanka Chopra with her Maratha Nath, Shraddha Kapoor in Street Dancer, and Anushka Sharma as Alize in Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. And my top favorite is Sania Mirza, who is synonymous for many years with this ornament. While most of the ancient rituals associated with the nose piercing are still practiced today, the stigma associated with them in the West has decreased. They are now largely seen as versatile, stylish accessories. Some types of nose rings, such as the third eye and the bridge piercings, can still be viewed with judgment in general. Nose rings are seen as mainstream accessories today. In conclusion, let me tell you that for me, Namma, convincing my family to allow my first nose piercing when I was 16 was a nightmare. But I defied my father and did it nevertheless. And still remember that my father felt more pain than me at that incident. Today, I decorate both sides of my nostrils and with nose pins and rings, and even have a nasal septum, which I have always dreamed about. I must confess The septum piercing has reduced my nasal congestion and cleared my pulmonary system in a magical way, exactly as was explained to me by a tribal in the Araku Valley. There is no doubt that each pressure point in the body triggers a physiological response, and I have benefited by losing my sinus, sneezing, and nasal allergies after my piercing. To sum up the whole discussion, we would say if you are in want or desire to let others know about your inner rebel, then choosing cartilage piercing is the best option for you. This septum piercing means the old concept for you, which has been used by the ancestors for years, and still it is back in the fashion market with a new concept in a new era. This trend is being followed by people who have been opting for piercing just because they want to make themselves completely different from the crowd. We are piercing siblings and proud to know the spiritual and mental effects of these events. I'm proud to stand out from the crowd with my nasal piercings. If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference.